Uh, well, they're much improved. We played them a couple of years ago, and when Coach just got the job, and they labored the first year or so, and since then they've gotten better every year. And this year I think they're picked to win the league, and they're 3-1, and they played through a Royce White type player. That is, can do a little bit of everything. He's big and he can handle it and put it down. And certainly the guy the other night gave us some problems doing that. So we'll have to guard him better than we did him. But I like their team. They're experienced and certainly have given everybody some problems with the exception of Villanova. Villanova got off to a great start against them. But other than that, they played very well.
Going from a one-win, I think they were 1 win 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the year we played them the first game. Oh, it's
yeah.
huge. It's maybe as big a turnaround as we've had in college basketball, and he deserves a lot of credit. They've got good players, and of course the transfer from Georgetown, I believe, is really good. So it'll be a good test for our guys. We said all along that with the exception of the Duke game, because everybody put so much attention on that one, that this would be the hardest game to play to date, and without question that'll be the case. Perry has taken great shots. And he's a good shooter to begin with. He could shoot borderline 50%. Even on days that he's not really shooting the ball because he just has a knack for getting the ball in the basket. But he's taking good shots. He's being more aggressive and getting fouled a little bit more. His offensive game is just much more advanced than what it was this stage last year.
Sounds like from the guys maybe more of an emphasis on using your athleticism to get maybe steals and things like that for you guys.
Yeah, it's something we just thought of. We've been trying to get that going for, 2 months now, and we haven't done. We're going to try to do a few things differently to try to maybe promote that atmosphere. But it's almost like we play defensive when we're on defense. And basketball is a game of comfort zones, and we need to operate in ours and get our opponent out of theirs. And it seems like to me too many people are operating within their comfort zone, especially in our building. So hopefully we can do a better job with that. Yeah. Wayne's been consistent, and there was a stretch where I think he was our best player, without question, on our team. Over 3 or 4 week stretch, and of course we've had different players occupy that, but he was very consistent early on. And he tries really hard, and he's very unselfish with his thoughts, and he's going to continue to get better and better. And he's feeling better physically. He's gone through a period of time where he felt great, and then he get nicked up a little bit, but he won't set out. So he's got his legs under him right now, and he's feeling much better physically.
Yeah, I just feel like trying to get all my teammates shots. I feel like because I know it's not just Nadir and Frank's job to get everybody shots. I feel like I can contribute doing that too. Yeah, I feel like I should be a vocal leader.
Already, you're comfortable with?
Yeah, I feel like it just comes natural. I feel like it just comes natural being in that position. I definitely listen to all the older guys because they know a lot more than me, but I feel like I can be a vocal leader and emerge as more of a vocal leader at some point. We don't really look into the hype as more so as trying to stay contained in ourselves, We came in as a recruiting class, but once we got here, we're just one team now. We don't really look at it as a recruiting class anymore.
Yeah, I think guys are moving their feet better. That's the way the rule is. So I think guys are just kind of getting used to it, not hand checking when a guy beats them. So it relies a lot on rotation, which we also need to improve on. So I think just having a knack for what's going on with the officials and doing the best we can so that we can have an up-tempo game. Yeah, that's one thing Coach is emphasizing, that we have a lot of size, a lot of depth, and aren't forcing as many turnovers as we should. So we're just going to work trying to pressure the ball a lot more, do some things differently to kind of pick up the tempo with offensive rebounds and steals were a big emphasis in practice yesterday. We need to get more offensive rebounds because the same athleticism we should be using to get steals is what we should be using to crash the boards. Coach wasn't satisfied with how we're going after the ball offensively once it's on the rim. So, those two categories are some things that we really need to work on to make the team better, along with our defensive field goal percentage. So those are probably the big three going into this game.